This is for Year 12 Physics and Maths. We're going to look at exercise 18A, questions 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 are similar questions. We're required to interpret a worded problem and somehow create an equation from what the information given and solve it. Okay, so in question 4, an equilateral triangle. So that's a key word. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. It has an altitude of 20 centimeters, so from the lowest to the highest point of the triangle is 20. Find the length of one side. So I'm going to quickly draw an equilateral triangle here. Okay, so all the sides equal, so I'm going to call it x, 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 because we know the sides are equal. The altitude, so from the lowest to highest point, is 20. And this will form a more angle triangle, actually, here. And the key thing is, if I draw the triangle on the right hand side again, I know this is x, I know this is 20, so this must be, well, it's divided the base into 2, and the base happens to be x, so half of x is just half x. Now, how can I actually solve for the unknown x? Form an equation, because we have 3 sides, you can use Pythagoras. So you go 20 squared, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 20 squared plus half x squared. Make sure you put a bracket because you're squaring both the half and the x. Equals x squared. I'm going to put this in my CAS calculator, interactive and solve, and should give me what I want. So let's go on the CAS. So we've got 20 squared plus, I'm going to put a bracket around, half x squared, x all squared equals x squared. X squared. Okay, I'm going to go interactive, advanced, solve for x. Now you see we have 2 answers. The answer we want is the positive answer, because obviously we're talking about length here. So it's 23.09. So x equals 23.09 centimeters. Make sure you put in correct units. Alright, we'll move on to question 5 now. The base of a isosceles triangle, isosceles means 2 sides the same, is 12 centimeters. Okay, so 12 here. These 2 sides are the same, and the equal sides have length 12. Find the magnitude of each of the 3 angles in the side of a triangle. Now, we know with the isosceles triangle, 2 angles are the same, so that angle and that angle are the same. Okay, so the good thing is, if we find these 2 angles, we can find the third. Okay, so let's do that. If I were to cut the triangle in half, so again, we're trying to create right angle triangles here, because we know how to use either SOHCAHTOA or something else to work it out. Okay, so this would be 15. If I cut the base in half, that'll be 6. Alright, so I need to find this angle first, because when I find this angle, I can find the other one, and then afterwards I can find the other one. Okay, so the unknown angle, I'm just going to call theta. Theta equals, what's the relationship? So we're going to use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so with respect to theta, 6 is adjacent and 15 is the hypotenuse. So adjacent hypotenuse, we're going to use ka. Okay, so cos of the angle. So cos of the angle equals adjacent over hypotenuse, so 6 over 15. So in order to solve for cos, we inverse cos both sides, so we get theta equals inverse cos 6 over 15. Let's work it out on our CAS calculator. Make sure we're in radian mode, okay? So we'll go trigonometry, trig mode, inverse cos 6 divided by 15. and make sure you're in degree mode, okay? Otherwise that will give you a wrong answer. So 66.42 theta equals 66.42 degrees. Now, because I know what this angle is now, that's 66.42 degrees, I don't need to use trig to find that angle, okay? Because I know all angles add up to 180, so I can just go 180 minus 90, because that's a right angle there, 90, equals, 180 minus 90 minus 66.42. So for accuracy, I'm just going to copy and paste the answer I got from before. So we know that's 23.58. That's 23.58 degrees. Now, you notice how I split the triangle in half? So if I literally cut this triangle in half. So if I want to find the angle in blue, I need to double this angle. Because this is only half of what the original blue angle was. So what I need to do is I just double the answer of what I got. So the second angle is 47 degrees. So 47.16. So 47.16. So theta 1, theta 2 is 47.16 degrees. So hopefully that helps you get an idea of how to solve this. Okay, like I said, you could use trig to get the second angle, but I chose not to because I know all angles add up to 180. So you can add that, and you get 180 degrees. Okay, hopefully that helps. So just to reiterate, the blue angle is 2 times that angle. Hopefully it helps.